No. Boy, boy. Boy, Bob, he'll be slay. I gotta take that. Let's go. No, let's play. Let's play. I want mom. I want the dress of my mom. I didn't have any clothes. I don't have any hair. I didn't have shoes and glasses. Let's see.
Latest. Congo. Adriana. Hi. Adriana. Time to go. Come, Adri, time to go. We are going to go on the road now. The show on the road. The show on the road. Good evening to everyone. Good evening, good evening. Good evening. I come to tell you good evening. Adri, come. Go get your shower, girl. Come, Adri, I would like to start what I am starting. I don't want to start with you in here because you're going to interrupt me as we go along. Let's go. Good night. Ooh, that was an accident. She's right there. She ever had like bridge. What did I fall? Fast asleep. She's so asleep.
She's not asleep.
I know that she's not sleeping. Good night, Hedry. Good night, Hedry. Okay. Okay. Someone jump off again. Please don't jump off. Please like and share. Thank you very much. Like, share. Like and share. Subscribe, like and share. Good night to everyone tonight. Good night. Good night. Please like and share. Good night to you, Miss. Yours truly. Yeah. Good night. Welcome to each and every one tonight. Wanted to start a bit earlier, but circumstances beyond my control. I'm not here on a regular basis, and I am not here earlier. But we'll make up for that. So good night to everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How was your day today? Ask me how was mine. Today it was snowing from last night into this morning. Even now, snow is on the ground out there. I'm looking through the window, and yes, it is still snowing, and rain, and wind. So we have it all. How was your day in the neck of woods where you are? Whatever country, if you are in my time zone, then welcome and good night. If you're out of my time zone, whatever part, it may be good morning. It may be good afternoon. Please accept my welcome. So, every other part of the world is now doing their own thing. Some places raining. There are some places where the river is frozen, and it's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy things going on. So each person have a different aspect of life, looking at different things. Okay, so, but then the show had to go on. If you have to go to work, you have to go to work. By whatever means, you have to get out there and go to work. So you cannot say it's snowing, I can't go. And unless you heard it on the news, the bulletin, the government sent it out and said, you body leave their house. Stay in. Right now I'm talking to you, I'm just feeling this. In spite in here is warm and it's cool too. Because I have a crock window that I just left to peep a little bit. You know. So, good night. Your day was good? I hope so. Are you in aches and pain? Have you lost a friend? Have you lost a loved one? My sympathy and compassion goes out for you. Because every day something does happen. The unexpected things do happen. So, while some is crying, some is laughing, everybody is doing something. Yesterday, let me get on something here. Yep. Although you're inside, you need to dress warm. Yep. For those that lives in the snowlands, they know what it means. It's no stranger to them. They know how it goes. For those that are not living in the snowland or have never visited the winterlands, they would not have understand until you get here, or get there, or get over here, over there, but somewhere. So, for the young people, good night. You have started a new month, a new year, a new assignment. What is your assignment? Yeah. For those that mourn, blessed are those that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Hi, Aquarian, and then you. So, bad connection. Why are you doing this to me? Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Have me to go through quite nicely. Please don't. Yeah. So bad signal came up a while ago. Please like and share the live. Please like and share. For those that are ill, prayers be heard. Not by me, not by a friend, not by no one, but by the Almighty, who carries all our burden. So let your prayers be heard by him. Let our thought rest upon the one that still the water. Yeah. For those that are just tuning in, welcome to you. Welcome. Please like, please share, please participate if you can. So, for those that are listening on, for those that are just coming on, I welcome you. Welcome and welcome and welcome. Hugh Tallinn, I have seen you. Yeah, welcome to you. Good. Yesterday it was I tell you who it was. It was Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. And rights and civil justice. And at all times they keep up. So yesterday was named as Martin Luther Day. Now when you look back, and many may ask, for those that don't know, for those that, just slight it somehow, Martin Luther King Jr. was born at the National Historical Park in Georgia. Was an American Baptist minister, activist, political philosopher, who was one of the most prominent leaders in the until his assassination in 1968. A young boy grew up in a time of segregation, a dream that moved by delivering into the leadership of a modern civil rights movement. And for those that know and remember these things in school and he would be 90, is it 96 or 93? I don't remember the exact what I heard. Yesterday he would be his granddaughter wrote a book. His son, you know, is on the movement too. And it was good to see all kindreds and tongue who stood up yesterday to acknowledge this man. It was something else. So the segregation that was on then, as we knew, the rights or the acceptance of the black. And this was what he was all about. So he did not afraid. He was the one that said, I have a dream. I have a dream that one day the black boys will be holding the white girl's hand. They're playing together. You watch the television all over Georgia. It took you back to where he was born, and well, the house is now closure until next year because they are doing some more renovation on it because it is a old house. That's where he was born. That's where he played, and visitors continue going there to see and to just think of this young man who grew up in segregation. Yeah, when your color and my color could not have used the same bathroom or walk on the same side the other color would. But you know what bring to mind? He fought for the civil rights movement for the black to be acknowledged and be accepted better. The right that you can vote and all of this. Well, what brings me to mind is the black now have their own segregation against one another. Our own complexion is fighting against our people. It was a black who stood up and fought for us. But when you look at it in different quarters of the earth, even in the country I belong to, it is not white against black. It is black against black. Man against man. Woman against children. Woman against woman. The same complexion, the same eye. That is so funny. They are the same one that are not accepting our brothers and sisters. He did say he has a dream that the black and the white one day. What kind of dream black have? Does we really have a dream? No, I don't think so. Because love is paramount, and that is what we don't have. Against our each other equality. One trying to get out of the barrel and the others pulling down back. Right? You're saying black. You would have carried news. You would have caused them to be fired out of a job. They are the same one you robbed. and assassinate them too. There are those that sit on the higher seat, stepping on those that are under them. This man, he put his shoulder to the wheel. He stood up for in the civil rights movement for the black. You know, I look at it and these are what came to my thought. When you look to see what is happening, I'm very low. Okay, ma'am, I'm gonna try to talk a little louder. Volume, please. You are low. Volume, please. Volume, please. Okay. I it is it is um it is not nice to see what we are doing to each others as the same dye, same color, same dye. This man was like you and I, who fought in the civil rights movement. What were he assassinated for? The rights, the acceptance. Because black were segregated. Yeah. People travels on the train. I don't know how much of you and most of you would have remembered this story. It has played out so many times. Her last name is Parks. She acted in the movie Moses, and she tried to rescue those from the chain, right? So when you look at it now, we are the ones that are against our same black. It's just like Paul Bogle, who fought for the slaves to be free. And yet, you still look at it, technically, you're still in slavery. Right? We need to look on these things and we need to go back to it. We need to find where we are coming from and where we are. And look now, ooh, been taking the life of the same black sisters and the same black brothers. Who are beating upon your same color children. You have rights now. He has met his demise. He is not here any longer. But it really moves me when I look and yesterday and see. Yeah. But we make segregation among ourselves. The black have made segregation among ourselves. Right? So be on a pathway to visit history, man. Visit and see where we are coming from, how we were chained. Go back to history. Whether your country history, the other country history, go back to history and see what happened then for us to be where we are. Use politics now to really be anchoring, putting on anchors upon people as you anchor a ship. So let us think that we can be better. the garden that they have a, a, a flower garden that on the property, and they take you through that garden and the many things that you have said. Now in this day, a pastor would not come out and stand to speak on the behalf of people. They are hiding, they're under the shadows. These men did it. Yeah. But it is love and compassion. They did it for us. Volume, please. Am I not speaking loud enough? The phone is really up. Thank you. Right? So this is what the it, and it's bring you back when I was a child, and the things you didn't know, the things you were taught in school, and what it was. Black is step back. We have come a far way as a nation, as Black people. Who is holding us back? We ourselves. We are holding ourselves. We are the one. Love and hate cannot be in the same place. No. So that was what I looked on yesterday, and that was really what I look into and look at the fight, at the segregation, even in social media. Even in social media, it's open a whole thing, and you're looking on it, and we are all about human, and this is what we are doing to each other. We pull down each other with hate and despise. Anyhow, that is that. My caption tonight is preparing for retirement. Now, most of us start working at an early age. Some persons start working at age 18, some 20, some 25, and beyond. Some changes job here, there, and everywhere. Okay? So, I I took the snow, and I didn't post it up yet. So I was want to send it to you. So many start working, and let me step back a little. Persons that even passed away already work then, and preparation was but minimal. Some have their own cultivation, their own land, so they plant and they do everything. Yes, some save their money in different places, different ways. Maybe there it wasn't bank then, but some dug the earth, some get ponds, and they save their earning there. Some were not looking that retirement is going to affect them in many of the ways that it does. As time goes by, there are more and more avenues that open up. So you have insurance. You have, in Jamaica, you have the NIS. You have, in this country, you have the social. So in different countries, you have different different ways that your money has been taken, and when you reach retirement, then they would have given you back that money. That is what is saved over the years for you. Your employer paid a part, they deduct from your salary. For those especially that works with the government. When I was growing up, I wanted a government job because these were the things that I was looking on. I said, when the government job, the money might be smaller, but it's sure. And then when you reach retirement, you have that little, that little much to get. What you get sometimes, because the persons know that may retire 20, they start working now, may retire 2030 or somewhere thereabout. Whatever you signed up and whatever they are deducting, that is exactly what you're going to get that time. And remember, a loaf of bread now may be for $1. When you reach there, it might be for $1,000. Okay? So, but at the same times, you have something looking for. Many persons think, well, health and strength is going to be there every day. So I don't have to start saving now. I don't have to start doing this now. I don't have to start doing that now. I can wait. And while you wait, time is slipping by. Slipping by. Now you have banks, although you can't even depend on the banks now. You have the different agency that deduct from your salary. And what they gave you, you take that. But at the end of whatever age that you retire, you reach retirement age, you would have that. So preparation for it is paramount. For the persons that have a lot of land and who do farming, cultivation, whatever you call it, you can buy your cow and your goat. You can raise all your animals. You sell and you put down. If you don't waste your money, always make woeful wants. You don't wait until you reach, because now you saw some young persons, you have to wonder if they retired. They haven't retired because they didn't even start working. But their hands are outstretched. The older ones, they did not see that day coming. They didn't look down the corridor of time and see what is down there, what is coming to you. Sometimes sickness. I don't understand this. Why the volume then is low? Bring up that volume. Sometimes sickness took over and it lay you up for a long time. All you put down sometimes goes to the doctor or it goes to the pharmacy. because you have to get medication. Maybe you have to do operation and so many things in there. So you need, if you work $100, it's not the amount that you work, it's the amount that you save. Cut back on some of the things them. Some things doesn't need it. When I was much younger, when you bought a nice piece of material and you design your style. And how many times I bought things and after I come and look at it, I don't like it, I throw it down. Yeah. And many can attest to things like these. You bought a pair of shoes and you think you like it when you're buying it. Or when you come, it don't really look good. That money went to waste. You don't must have somebody around you. Sometimes you have children and all of them gone in their different directions to make life. Some persons depend upon a man or just their husband. Sometimes condition reach to this part where the both of you break up. You did not look to have your own income. You did not put yourself in the position to have your own income. And as the people first time would have said, you're not put on. Not your little and put it down. So if you work $100, you can work with 75, around 25. If you cannot save the paper, save the coins. But you have to make the preparation. Now when you reach down at that part, when you reach that crossroad, when you reach that full stop. So don't, when you're getting money and it look, you can just do as you like. You just floss around. When you have money, you have many friends. Proverbs tell you that too. When you have money, you have many friends. Oh, is my friend, is my boss. Yeah, the boss lady that. Something happened. All your friends walk away and leave you. These are the friends that you go to party with. These are the friends that you're spending big with. All the Hennessy, you name all the expensive drink. You house them, you food them, you do everything for them. Let something happen to you. How much of them will stand up? How much will go in their pocket? Make your preparation from now. If you start late, make your preparation. If you start early, make your preparation. It is important. Very important too, for you to have something in the kitty. They said this man and his wife, way back when, lived together. And he work and comes in and he said, wife, take this, put it down for rainy day. it put down. And that is going on for a good period of time. One day, a traveler passing by stopped by that house and asked if the woman if she don't have anything there. She said, no, I don't have anything. What I have is for Mr. Rainy Day. Actually, that was what the husband said. Put down this for Mr. Rainy Day. She said, all I have is for Mr. Rainy Day. The man looked at her and said, I am Mr. Rainy Day. And she was, what? She went in and she took out the thread bag and she handed it to the man. Thank you, ma'am. And he's gone. When her husband come, he said, Mr. Rainy Day stopped by today, no? He said, what? No. The term used in those times, they use this term, Mr. Rainy Day. You're growing up, said, put down things for rainy day. Put down that dress here for rainy day. Put down the shoes here for rainy day. Put down this money for rainy day. They pick when rain is falling, what happened. You may have a month of rain or a week of rain or even a day of rain. When rain is falling, everything stop. They look hood and put it down for a rainy day. Meaning when rain is falling, you cannot go out there to chop the wood for the fire. Plus, the wood would be wet, so the fire can't go. Mr. Rainy Day, something happened and you have to go back to your saving to pull out that. Instead of you going and you borrow and you beg. Lord, me no have so and so. And so the term rainy day put down for the days ahead when there is nothing. Put down for the day ahead when apparently you may be sick and you have nothing. You have to go to the doctor, you can run in and pull out your thread bag and take out. Now these days you have bank. Although the bank isn't even. So then instead of you say, well then if I put it down, I'm going to use it. You put it in the bank. There are many people who work, and when it comes on to the time for them to get their pension, when they go and signed up, there is no pension. And I can tell you of cases. This man at the time, not only him, but there are some people, at the time, when he started to work on how long he worked for. And when the time come, and I checked in with the office, took all his things, there was nothing was paid over for this man. They did deduct the money. The money has been deducted, but it was not paid over. Which brings me now to let you know, if you start working yesterday and they start their deduction, 1 week later, you go where and find out if this money that has been deducted been paid over. I've seen it happen into my country. Person tell you they work 20 years, 30 years, and working at one place, some 2 or 3 places. Even domestic helpers who work and their employer said, we are taking your NIS money. That is what it is called in Jamaica. And at the end of the day, they pull from them the NIS and the housing trust and all the rest of the deduction that can be pulled out. That is in Jamaica. As I said, in other countries, it is called different names. But the same compulsory saving that you get when you reach that age for you to have your little thing still going. When you went into the office, the enquire, when you reach that age, there's money, no money. And they show you the blank thing. Bring it up on the computer and they show it to you. Yes, you will working with Tom Jones. Tom Jones, because your thing show that they deduct, has not paid over $1 for you. Now you reach to an age where you can't be employed. Nobody wants you into their office anymore. So you can't even start over. And that many years of deduction went right down the tube. For those that are in the hearing of my voice, please like the live and subscribe. Like the live. Good night. Good night, good night, good night. All those hairs went down the tube. It is important when you start working that you take a day and you go to took your pay slip, whether you are paid by if you're paid by paper or you're paid otherwise, you took it with you. And you ask them to find out if this money have been paid over. If it is not paid over, you have enough time to go back to your workplace and to find out what went wrong. You have deducted $10,000 from me. And the office of so and so said, these money have not been paid over. Sometimes this is all the persons depend upon. The pension. Getting my little pension. So you work and work and work. And you're getting the pension now. And this is where you depend upon. And when you check, there is nothing sitting in the kitty for you. And there is nothing they can do for you. Sometimes they can't find that employer. It no longer exists. That company closed down a long time ago. You can't find them. So you became the loser. You lose everything. Because one, you have been paid small salary. And then they took from it what you should have get 20, 30 years down the road. They took it. So you gain nothing. It's a sad situation, very sad. I'll tell you, my friends and compatriots, make your own saving in one way or another. After you work for the money, let the money work for you. Yeah? Put something aside. And let me tell you something too. I have seen this happen times and times and times again. We love our children. We love our nieces and our nephews. We love our grandchildren. But money is an addiction. Oh, never know say grandma has much money. Whoop! And slam bomb, you put their name there. And when you think you have money, you don't have headaches. People love to throw pardon. And you throw your pardon. And the banker went away with your money. You get nothing. Tell you something. Is it the person saying I can buy 2 pieces of land? Buy that. Never rot. The value go up every time. If it's even a piece of bushland, if you buy it for $1, 10 years, 2 years, 3 years time, you can sell it for $1 million. Get something of value. So, okay, if you make a house and you say you're going to rent the house, this is my pension, find something to be your pension. So you're going to do a house, and I am going to rent this house. Let the bank rent it for you. Because, as I say before, most of us is not kind. We are not loving. They put you into more debt than you can think of. Right? So, you make your preparation and your money. Now, I want to tell you something. And this is somebody who was close to me. I knew her a long time. When I get to know her, she says she's putting her burial money in the bank. She was getting her pension from whatever country she was, and she's doing her business there. And something went down. Her daughter sent her some money for some business. And she told me about it, and I said to her, when she checked her ID, which is her passport, the passport was outdated, so they wouldn't have used it. She asked me about my ID. I said, yes, I have my ID. So I said, okay, I'll go and pick it up for you. Her lawyer, just by coincidence, called her. And they were talking, and she mentioned about the money. Because actually that money was for some land thing. And the lawyer said, okay, it's easy for me to get it. And I'll pick it up for you. I'll do this for you. And the lawyer, she gave him information. Her daughter called from overseas and things. And he went. She waited day 1. She waited day 2. She waited day 3. No corresponding with the lawyer. When she get to call the lawyer said to her, you know, I got the money, you know. It was in my briefcase. And I stopped to do something at the business place. And when I get back, my car was broken into. And they stole the money. Oh, coincidental. That was not the only money he have. But that was the money that was stolen. They took the briefcase. They just kindly opened it and took all of that money. But before we get there, the first thing he said is that he did not get the money. Because the lady called her daughter and said, I have not seen the lawyer. He have not called me and not get in touch with me. She called him and he said he did not receive the money. That was what he told the woman. So the daughter called the police. And the police, the money was picked up at XX time at this time of the day. So when they round him up now, that was the time he's saying, oh, yes, but they stole the money. No, you would have said, this lawyer worked for this woman. So he would be kind and honest. He wasn't. And up to the point of certain point is only a part of the money was given back. Who can you trust? Sometimes you can't even trust your own self. I tell you that. Who can you trust? This is a lawyer. So you know, I looked at her and I said, I wouldn't even take bus fare out of it. Because your money is for certain things. So I would have bring your money to you. I have seen mother went down because she allowed her daughter to know that her name is in this bank book and the bank book is kept here, and her teenage daughter went to the bank and took time and pulled every cent out of the bank. Not even for herself. She gave it to man. When the bank called the lady, now this lady was a fish vendor. So all who know a fishmonger know how it's hard to go get your fish selling. She passed out at the hearing of this. She did not make it out of the hospital. So, I say all of that. You are making preparation for your retirement. You have to say to somebody, or somehow you have to trust somebody. Well, who? So look here. If you can get a set, it's better off. If you can buy a piece of land, At the end of the day, you can chop off piece and sell it. And you sit down and take and eat your money. Drive around the entire world if you want. Enjoy yourself on the cruise if you want. But one thing for certain, prepare for those days. Those days, everyone come in different parts, different stages. Some person live they are 70 and they have never encountered going to the hospital, none of the related disease or anything like that. Some person by the time they reach 20, 30, they are sick. Money been spending. Some in their job, them have to give up their job because health does not allow. So I said retirement, but sometimes you retired quicker than you think, earlier than you think that you would have retired. So for the young persons, for the persons who are looking jobs, as soon as you hit it, have your foot firmly planted, think of how you have your saving and your added what you are going to do. You go into the burrito bank or the other thing there market, the money market. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you gain. But do something. Do something. Put away something. Prepare for those days. Just like how you prepare for a meal. Push for something for Mr. Rainy Day. And I let everybody know about Mr. Rainy Day money. Because you might think you have it when you don't have it. When it is taken away from you. Yes. Prepare for retirement. When you're reaching retirement age, you may not have all of those friends. I may not. I am telling you, you're not going to have them. You hold. Yeah, man. You can't buy with heap of liquor again. You can't go girly again. Unless your pocket pull on the dirt. Your pocket must have draw down there. Because at the time it's not you they want. They are not looking on the flat, the zipper. Them looking on the pocket. They now look up at your face neither. Their eyes are set on your pocket and what is in there. That's for the man. Many of the women know any better. Because to me, it's like they are purchasing love. They are purchasing acceptance. They're miserable with themselves. So I can come and tell you, oh, I need a pencil. And I don't have the money to buy the pencil. And you say all the words that will tickle the ears. And she could take up the money, carry, come give you. Why the old man over there saying, can't get him out, can't get him out, whatever. Yeah. When you see a road, you can't even talk to him. You can't call to him. Be wise. Take it from me. Be wise. I have done a course in these things. Screw up them. Yeah. Walk as wise and not as foolish. Prepare for the day. Mentally, physically, and all the alley. Be prepared. What are you going to do? Oh, it's a long time. I haven't gone on a cruise. And if you have the money, you can go down and whatever hotel, wherever, and enjoy yourself. Just do it. Just do it. So you have to prepare mentally. Do not look back and blame anything. Let's go forward. So mentally, you are going to be, and you're going to be wondering, well, let me tell you something. Do what is good for you. Don't reach to a point in life and say, me shoulda, me coulda, me never. Enjoy yourself to the best. Enjoy yourself to the max. Let no one stop you. All you have to do is to be wise and put away your cents and dollars in a secured place. Put away your cents and your dollars and enjoy yourself. Because mentally, when did I get here? Oh, yes, you reached there. And if you reach there with all your marbles rolling in one place, give God thanks. Many arrive, and they arrive in different kind of condition. It's like a car, it's like a vehicle that met in an accident. And one of the wheel gone, the mirror gone, the engine leak. So mentally, because a lot of people cannot accept, they refuse to accept. So mentally, you have to be there. Physically, you give God thanks. Some cannot walk. As this story said, this man said he was quarreling about a pair of that he did not have any new shoes, right? He didn't have any new shoes. And he was upset and he was so disgruntled and he was going on and the most and he was going on. But he said not until when he met a man without any foot. Then he accepted the reality. That man not have no foot. And him have 2 foot can walk up and down and a quarrel about shoes. So you have to be able to face what is coming with a mental outlook. Put what you have to good use. Because time wasted can't regain. You won't get it back. So whatever you're doing, do it with the knowledge. Do not put your money in a bag with hole. It will fall out. Okay? So, prepare yourself on every level. Do not look at yourself and say, oh, I'm just 20. Or the latest I heard many people, oh, I'm 40. I'm 41. Oh, I'm just going to be 50. Hello? There are many things down the road. Many things. Many lion and tiger is down the road to meet you. So do not have a boast on these things. Do not boast on it. If you have health, give God thanks for health. Because some reach almost 100 before they get a turnaround in life. And it's not because they're worthless. Some have made it. And within a little while, they're right back where they started. You built a house and you have the best house. And it took you a long time to bring it the way you want it to be. One sparkle take you down within seconds. Prepare yourself with all the alley, mentally, prepare yourself. And at least if you have to go to the doctor, have the first doctor feeling. You can't be begging like that. Show what you work for. Yes. Show what you work for. At least your medication, you must be able. As the other night I said, some are unable to work and some are unwilling to work. But my dear friends, man and woman, prepare yourself for retirement. Many of the retirement is not that you reach the age, but you're sick. And your illness took you down. So you had to retire. Sometimes it's an accident that took you down. So you have to retire. Prepare for those days and those moments. Prepare for it. And each waking day you give God thanks. When you hold your hand up and you can wave your hands, give God thanks. You can see, give God thanks. You can speak, give God thanks. You can walk, your limbs are moving. Because some goes to bed and they wake up, can't move. Hear a thing named osteoporosis? You go to bed and when you wake up, all your bones broken up and nobody never hit you because of such disease. So prepare for this. You're not too young to prepare, and neither are you too old to prepare. Do not look at it and say, oh, I'm just 30, I'm just 40, I'm just 50. whatever your age is, prepare for it. Because you will never know what will meet you along the way. God bless you. God keep you. Love yourself because no one can love you as you love yourself. Embrace yourself. Hug yourself. Pray for your family. Love your family. Love your neighbor. Love your friends. And if you can give a helping hand, give an helping hand. And what your right hand do and give, don't let your left hand know about it. And if you're giving your hands to anyone, do not sound a timbrel. So God bless you. Thank you for hearing me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. We'll meet at another time in a setting like this when we speak about other things. There's more from this channel as we go along. Look at the topics that I've given, that I speak about. It is something for you to take into consideration. Yeah. Everybody have their own thing that they do. And everyone you can learn from. That's the thing about it. You will listen to 10 radio stations, and from that 10 radio station, you learn something. You pick up something. Yeah. So thank you. God bless you, keep you, prosper you in love and mercies. Bye.